This video is coming to you with the helps of the email that I received this morning from the Nelnet Student Loans Department saying that I have until January 31st of 2022 to start paying my debt. See, I would say that I'm tired, but I feel like every content creator has said this, and not even just every content creator, but everybody has said this. And it's been being said for decades. We're tired. We don't want to work. And even if we do have to work, I'd rather work doing something I love. I want to just create, or I want to just do my art. I want to just sing with no worries of how any of this technical financial stuff goes. But I don't know. It's just something about it that doesn't really feel like we can escape. And I'm very today was a little frustrating. Okay, today was a little frustrating. First news I received, first email that I even see this morning, because I get emails all the time, is the Department of U.S. whoever the hell, telling me that I got to start paying student loans on this date and trying to give me a little fun rundown of how it's gonna go. No, shut the hell up, because y'all know, bro, like, y'all are wrong. Okay, let's talk about Biden. I guess I should have expected for him to not, do what he said that he was going to do and cancel student loans. And that might be loosely transcribing the message because, like I said, I don't be paying attention. But, like, at this point, who is really going to pay this shit? I promise this whole video will not be me just ranting about student loans. But, like, I do need to get this off my chest. It's a lot of flaws in the system. And people often ask me, like, well, what are we, like, when's things gonna change? Like, what are we supposed to do about it? And I'm like, bro, like, we need a revolution. Like, what do you mean? What are we gonna do about it? Like, you ever seen a dystopian sci-fi movie? You seen Hunger Games? Like, you know exactly what we need to do. Ever since I've moved, it's just been like a lot of, like, of course, you guys have noticed me getting back on track with, like, uploading consistently. But, like, with that, it's like, you really realize how much emphasis is put on, like, work and making money and doing things that I'm supposed to really understand is, I guess, being an adult or being in this human experience, or just really just being a part of the matrix, really, like, just really having to participate in capitalism. Which, I mean, it has its good and bads, but it even be in the little things. Like me, I'm very outlandish when it comes to that. Like, I was just around, I'm pretty sure Latricia, is that how you pronounce her name? I hope that's how you pronounce your name. I know you're watching this. But it was funny because I went to a mushroom ceremony. Y'all know how I gets down with the magic mushrooms. There was a girl there that I met. She's a subscriber, and it was her first time doing them. And my reaction to medicine is, like, I really feel it. I'm really in it. I'm balls deep in it. Okay, so, like, I'm not very talkative. I'm not very communicative. I'm really just gonna sit there with my eyes closed for a lot of it and just, like, astral project. So Latricia, she was there and she was, like, talking to me, and I think we were talking about, like, doing stuff for New Year's, and, like, I mentioned that I don't have a car. She thought it was shocking, and she was like, wow, why would you have a car? And I was just like, well, like, I don't know. I figure, like, I've been navigating without a car for 21 years. So I don't know. Like, it's never been, like, something that has been depicted as a very big deal to me. And I was like, I also don't like paying excessive amounts of money for shit that is, like, a basic human need, like transportation. Like, it shouldn't be that hard or that expensive. And after that conversation, I just started to, like, kind of do a little research on, like, getting a car. And I called my uncle and asked for if he could help me with the process. And he was like, yeah, that'd be great. It's about time you get a car. Maybe you should, go to your bank and ask them for a $15,000 loan, see what they say. And that way we can go to the used car dealership and see, like, if they'll accept, like, pick out your car, whatever, or you could just do it the other way where you go to the dealership first and then they run your credit and they base your monthly payment off of that. And I was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is it so many damn steps? I didn't even know that like it was advised that I go to my bank and ask them for a loan before going to the car dealership. Like I can understand that there's a differing amount, there's pros and cons to each method, but I was just like, I just don't feel like some shit should be this hard. I just don't feel like it should be like this difficult. Like even when it came to like moving into my apartment now, I was like, I've only had a student apartment, so everything was really included. Like I didn't have to like go and set up internet or gas or water or electricity. Like I was just like, oh, like I gotta reach out to each of these companies individually and register and start all the, it was just a lot. And I really just don't feel like things like about this experience should be that difficult. And I'm honestly fed up. Like I'm very much fed up. Like people ask me, how do I adult? AB asked me this the other day and I was just like, bro, like I feel like adulting isn't even real. It's just like, how do we navigate this human experience the older we get with the more responsibilities that we have? And it's just like, my version of adulting is okay, having an apartment with bills and a cool ass job, but it's also me traveling to foreign countries for an extended amount of time, just like just buying a one-way ticket and just really immersing myself in culture. Like I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but it's just like I have a problem with the way that we're navigating this whole thing right now. Like I would like to just take capitalism and push it over there, you know? Like just what does SpongeBob say in that one episode when he was in the Krusty Krab after Squidward had like hyped him up about, you know, capitalism, and he's like,
I will restore the working man to his rightful glory. I will dismantle this oppressive establishment board by board. I will saw the tables of tyranny in half. Gnaw at the ankles of big business. Squidward will be so proud.
I know y'all be laughing at my SpongeBob obsession, but there's literally a meme for everything. Like, I love cartoons. Like, I just admire the hell out of some cartoons. I seen a comment today on my YouTube channel from the video where I was talking about we don't have to work hard for money. And it's a normal day in my life where I'm just like chilling and making money. And somebody got mad on there and was like, you young people still have to work. Being a YouTuber is hard. And it's like, why would you want to trade? Why would you want to have you act like if you drop your job and become a YouTuber, you're not still going to have a boss. The boss is now your algorithm and your audience. And now you got to build an audience. And I'm like, didn't nobody say becoming a YouTuber was easy? Y'all think that. Y'all think becoming a YouTuber is the answer to your problems. It's not. And I would not recommend this for anybody who did not really be intentional with the reasons as to why they want to start a channel. So that whole argument was just thrown out the window for me, because I'm just like, this content creator right here is not telling you to drop out of school. It's not telling you to quit your job. Like, I'm just telling you what I did. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people like to blur the lines between that. Like, I'm not finna give y'all no disclaimers in front of my video, because I'm not telling you what to do. Like, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I did and what happened from that, and, you know, encouraging you if that's what you want to do. But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, if you choose to do this, then you got it. As long as you trust in yourself and your divine being, then you got it. That's it. But all this other stuff, you know, like, it's just fear. I wish I had Y in here. Y is my friend. She does the sound bowls. Phenomenal artist. But the way that they refer to people is like these like dead zombies, like in like there's these dead zombies like walking around us, and I seen you guys, and you guys were just full of life. Like I can see the liveliness in your face. Like that's what they said when Y was recounting to me about one of the first times that they saw me. But yeah, it's just like I feel like some people are really just upholding that narrative. And to me, those are the they're like robots to me. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it. And I can't explain it in a way that's nicer, because that's the honest to God truth. Like, some people really just be robots, and they just be here to, like, not really challenge anything. You know what? They're the worker bees. Like, they're worker bees. And that's it. And that's okay. Like, but you know what? It's okay. But at the same time, I remember growing up, and when you first start learning in school about like how the world works, and you know, they ain't teach us much about money because they ain't want us to be successful when it came to it, but like, you know, about businesses and like what was it called, debt and interest, and you know, things like that. I remember hearing like there has to be the poor. Like a society cannot survive if there is no poor. And I really just I always was just like, why? Like, why does there always have to be somebody getting the shortest end of the stick? Like, why? Like, it never made sense to me. You know what? This makes me want to call AB. Let me call her, because I know y'all love her, and y'all gonna be like, why is she not in this video? I'm filming a video right now, and I already know people are gonna have a fit if you're not in it. So I wanted to ask you, right? You know how like growing up when we learned about like businesses and society and money and things like that, how they always would kind of instill this narrative that there has to be a poor, like a bottom class, a lower class.
Yeah.
Like why did they say that?
They instilled like the lower class. I feel like it was just more of a fear tactic. It's more like that's where you don't want to end up. So it kind of like drove us to just keep trying to make money. It's like, oh, you don't want to end up poor, so I'd rather just work this long ass job and put most of my life into working to not end up as the lower class or poorer class. Especially the way you see it in the media. Like, you could really live comfortably off of like $40,000 a year in some areas, not all areas, but in some areas, if you could really, you know, live off that means. But they'll make that shit seem like white trash or like the fucking ghetto on the media. So I just think it's a fear tactic.
But yeah, and I'm saying like not necessarily using the poor class as an example of what you don't want to be like. I'm saying like they would say shit like, oh, the society will collapse if there is no poor class. Like, why do we need a lower class? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Because they need a fucking, they need to extort someone. The fuck?
Yeah.
Someone needs to be on the lower end of the pole. Who are the rich going to extort? They're already extorting the middle class through taxes, so...
Oh, God, and niggas don't want to talk about that. Like, even with what you were just saying... Even with what you were just saying, how they'll use the poor and be like, you don't want to be like these people, so here, you should go to this job, work 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. And it's like, y'all niggas are still caught up in that trap, too. Like, look, y'all worse because y'all don't think you're there. You don't think that you're there, but you are. Like,
yeah, the middle class, it's very fucked up in America now, because I feel like the lower class is like damn near enslaved, because most of these niggas who are in the middle class are working their asses off to be in that middle class, bro. Like, working the most hours. Like, it was a study that was like you would think like the middle class would be like, will work less hours or work better jobs than the lower class. But in actuality, the middle class, A, holds the most debt, and B, like, they work the most hours than the poorer class. So it's like, it's so weird. Like, it's really weird.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. If you have anything else to add, Just call me back. I feel like people like that are kind of like, say we're in hell. They just haven't been able to break away from that idea, and they're kind of like the janitors in hell, like just trying to keep everything in order, like unintentionally. It's subconsciously. Like, I'm not really like mad at y'all because y'all really don't understand it, and y'all not really able to step outside of yourself just yet. But like, which is understandable. I mean, look at how this shit is set up. Okay, look at how they set this shit up. Okay, they really did a good job. Like they really did. They really did, and I can't be mad at them for that. Like, they really did a good job. Actually, no, I'm gonna still be mad, but like, I can't be mad at people who have not hit that yet. Like, that's I don't know. I feel like it was easier for me because, bro, I don't know where I came from. Okay, I don't know where I came from, but I'm telling you, when I came out the womb, I was like, oh yeah, this shit is a little faulty. It's a little something's up here. I don't know. I don't like the energy of this place. Like, it is different here. I don't know. The older I got, the more I was just like, I never wanted to go to college. I never wanted kids. I never wanted marriage. Like, I just wanted to just like really like experience, and that was it. So here I am, shawty. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, and I feel like this all kind of relates back to the topic, because I really just want to create with no strings attached. And what I mean when I say that is, I just be wanting to record and film and upload and edit and just like not really worry about what comes from it. Like, not worry about what my revenue is looking like, or my statistics and analytics on what number this video is ranking. Because I know other content creators, and even y'all who aren't content creators, probably still understand like the pressure from when you post that video and it ranks it out of 10. Like, that shit will make or break your day, bro. Like, that, it really will. It really will. Like, I just knew that my last video was gonna do really good, and it's ranking 8 out of 10, and that shit sucks. But I don't know. That it's just, I don't know. I put up like a little Q&A to see kind of like y'all's thoughts, questions, and concerns on this topic right here, because I always be interested in what y'all gotta say. So I'm gonna just start from the bottom. How's dating in Atlanta and starting a business? I guess this relates. Dating is fine. Like, actually met somebody. I can't keep a secret for too long. Like, I can't. And I can't, when I get excited about somebody, like, I really don't be like trying to hide them from y'all. So we're gonna make some content soon. But starting a business has been, I just knew by now I would have been sold out, but I got mad inventory. Well, it's not mad inventory. It's like a little over or a little less than half of my inventory left. And it's just like, wow, this has been the most discouraging thing ever. Okay. And I'm not trying to deter anybody from starting a business, but like, when they say that you might not make, like, you really, a lot of your expenses will go back into like the business, they are not lying. Mastering co-creating with the universe on timing. From Michaela, let me know in the comment section if I'm catching your drift. But what you're saying is like, so my timing for, like, let's say Brown Girl's release. So I wanted Brown Girl to drop, but the universe kind of maybe had like different thoughts in mind. So that's kind of why I kept getting pushed back. Because I think it was actually supposed to drop in June, but I didn't drop Brown Girl until the middle of August. So are you saying it like that? I hope so, because that's kind of how I'm perceiving it. So we just gonna go from there. But that is difficult. That is difficult, because when the universe is doing something like that and you're just like, why can't I just create or publish this project? Why does this keep getting pushed back and stuff? It's very hard to see the bigger picture. And now I understand, like, the more that it happens to me, the better I am at it. Because, like, for example, I messed up my hard drive back in January. Jesus Christ, I have not realized how long. Oh my God, that was a year ago. I messed up my hard drive with one of my, not Brown Girl Almighty, my poetry book, but like another manuscript I was working on. And I was like, maybe that was just a sign that I needed to redo the entire thing. And I kind of have, like, I look at it every now and then, not often. I should look at it more. But like, kind of like that. So I don't know. I think, but with timing, like I would have freaked out if that happened and it was like a year and a half ago. I would have been like, no, I need to get this back. I need to pay however much money I need to get it back, which is like expensive. Like they charge like over $2,500 to recover some information off of a $60 hard drive. Like that's ridiculous. Okay, but like I think that comes with like letting go. Comes with letting go and understanding like things are always playing out in your favor, even though they might not seem like they are. They always are, which is crazy as hell to believe sometimes. But the more you trust it, the better it really get. Is there any way you could truly create without capitalistic strings attached? Yes, I feel like you can. I guess like my idea of capitalism is not any and everything revolving money. So like if I'm if I'm paying for art supplies to create art. Oh my god, let me show you guys this art piece that a subscriber created of me. Like I love this. This is really better than someone making like an actual picture of me because it's like this is still me in the same breath. So let's say like, you know, this artist right here, which I'm gonna put their Instagram up. Like this was just a gift. Like they gifted this to me, which was very sweet. Capitalism does not enter the chat when money is involved, like every single time. Like if I'm donating to like a black owned business or like just, you know, buying things to donate to like a women and children's shelter, like I'm not in my brain capitalism. So like I don't think that every aspect of creating involves it. And I also hate when people feel that immense pressure to take one of their hobbies and start to monetize and profit off of it, because then it becomes like a job. Then it gets the strings attached. Like I don't know. Like, and it's like, especially in black households, and I'm certain in so many other households, this is understandable, but it's like your family just like, oh, you spend all day doing that. You need to be making money off of it. You need to be charging these folks. And it's like, sometimes I just want to do stuff out of like the kindness of my heart. Like, especially like with my master course that I have coming out for like being a YouTuber. Like I've been running it through some women, just to kind of get a feel for their experience during the course and to see their growth before and after. And I'm not charging them for that. Like, it's just something that I'd like to give to people because I like giving, I like healing, and I like helping. So, yeah, I think that you truly can create without regard for capitalism. And that's why, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, I don't really, Shopify is cool, like bet is cool, but like I really don't care. I guess to do things legally, like I guess like that's the simplest way that I can really put it. Like my brain is not like, yeah, well someone wants to buy a shirt and there you got the shirts, like you got to set up the Shopify POS, you got to swipe their card, you got to charge them taxes, like you want a shirt here, just cash at me. What's up? Like, it's not like, I don't know, like stuff. And then especially hearing stuff like they're trying to tax anything over $600 from your Cash App. Y'all really trying to make me withdraw all the money from my bank and live off cash and leave the country. You want me to just renounce my U.S. citizenship? Okay. All right, bet. I feel like I should be paying to hear y'all spit, no hate, but I feel like y'all should get more views than all of the other spend the day with me girlies. I guess no one wants to hear the truth. I understand what you're saying, and I've talked to like a plethora of content creators about this. Like, okay, why don't my videos get as many views as like some other girl that does regular average day in my life content where they go to Trader Joe's and just hang out with friends and do they makeup for a little bit and get cute and just kind of tell me everything that they're doing in a day. people are getting on the wave of knowing and understanding and learning and unlearning about them and their truths and their spiritual journeys. But a lot of people still not ready for that. And ignorance is bliss. Also, what is it? Supposedly, I heard a poem, if you guys listen to poetry, from Olivia Gatwood, and I cannot remember the other girl's name, but I think it was Megan. I used to love this poem when I was a kid. Oh my god, they have a poem and it starts off basically talking about this is a call to collapse the economy. If we stop buying beauty products, supposedly the economy would collapse overnight because there's so much money flowing in and out of the beauty industry, like makeup, skincare, hair products, things like that, which honestly, it makes a lot of sense because capitalism really thrives off of insecurity. So I'm not even trying to debunk that. Like I feel for that. But you know, a lot more negative things get way more highlights. Every old person who watches the news that I know, it lives in fear. Like, why are y'all still watching the news and y'all are that paranoid? Like, I'm not gonna finna go get scared for free, whatever. But like, a lot of negative things get more attention is basically what I'm trying to say. So and not to say that, you know, content creators like that are negative. It's just, it's not putting any real life issues in your face. It's just kind of showing this idealistic lifestyle that, of course, viewers like y'all are aspiring towards, and that really being it. Like, it'd be so funny talking to AB, because AB be sending me like YouTube videos that she thinks I should check out, and I'm like, yeah, I know them. We follow each other on Instagram. Like, I've talked to them before. It's funny seeing all of my non-influencer friends be like, oh, like how is it like talking to this person in real life? And I'm just like, yeah, they're cool. Like, they're a person. Like, these people are just like you and I, though. Like, they have issues, they have bad days, and that's okay. Like, I think it's the way that other people outside view these creators, which kind of makes this unrealistic, you know, narrative surrounding us. Like, I feel like I would say that y'all, yeah, a lot of people have told me that they want to be me, and when people have told me that, I was just like, wow, like, you don't really want to be me, you know? Because it's like, I got issues. Like, every day is not a good day. Like, I'm having this human experience. So anyway, what do you do when you feel burnt out from working and just life in general? I feel like that is honestly a feeling that I feel slightly every single day. Like, not necessarily the burnt out from working. The reason that I am filming this video the day before I am posting it is honestly because I'm going to Miami tomorrow, and I didn't know what I wanted to film. I knew what I wanted to film, but I was waiting on a sponsorship to come in, so I'm still waiting on them to like get that situated. So I didn't film the video that I was originally going to film in advance. So it's kind of just like a timing and work thing. And I've also kind of just been boot up a little bit. So yeah, when I'm feeling like burnt out, I don't do anything. Like, that's it. Like, I don't like period. Like, I don't. I allow myself to feel what I'm feeling. Yes, I might get frustrated. Yes, I might feel like, I'm not being productive. I need to do something. Blah, 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 blah. But I just still have to hold space for me and my mental, because Jesus Christ. But I'm trying to do better, because it's like on those days I will just scroll, and I don't wanna just scroll. Like, I'm really trying to go on travel more and just like get more out of the house. So that's kind of why I was also looking into getting a car, because I feel like that would help a lot. But yeah, on those days I really just allow myself to feel. I don't have much of a problem doing shadow work anymore, because after that shadow work video, y'all, oh Jesus Christ, I refrained for a little bit, like maybe like 2 months after that, and ever since I would just do it every few days out of the month. But I've been being better with doing shadow work, because I noticed that like the longer I'm on this journey, the less afraid I am of what I'm gonna find out, because I feel like Like, even when I'm doing a tarot reading on myself, like, I don't, like, if a questionable card comes out, I'm just like, okay, I don't feel that feeling in my chest. It's like, oh God, like, what now? So it's getting a lot better. Like, I can handle my emotions a lot better. I would rather express creativity than participate in capitalism. It irritates my soul. What does it take in order for me to live black girl luxury as I should? That's a good question. Should I start YouTube to get out of working a 9 to 5, or just lots of creative incomes? I don't think you should start a YouTube channel if it's like, oh, like, how am I gonna get out of this job? Like, maybe I should do that. I don't think you should start it out of that. So, and I've already talked about that. So don't no, I would not recommend that. But I don't know. Like, I feel like, see, and then here goes the cycle. Here goes the cycle. Because now I was just about to be like, I feel like you should find something you love and start making money off that. But then it's like, then the one thing that I love now becomes a job. And what happens when I'm tired of that? What happens when I'm forcing myself to work, forcing myself to do this thing that I used to love, and it's really sucked the love out of it? Like, that shit sucks. Okay? That shit sucks. And I don't know. I just feel like I feel like if we were to all inhale and exhale and really, like, take a second, take a deep breather, we could understand and learn other unique ways to make money. That don't have to be hard. Like, fuck the idea of hard. Like, some people are born into wealth. Like, they don't have to work hard. Why should you? Like, no, like, it should not be difficult. People have it, and there are shitty people out here, but there are people who are giving. Like, that's it. Like, I feel like we complain about, like, for example, people will be like, men are trash. Like, yeah, there be men that be trash, but, like, there's also good men out here. And it's like, I had to, even, especially last video reference, the daddy issues one, of course, like, you grow up having this really negative perception about men and who they are, and their animalistic nature, whatever. Like, you really have to change your idea of that. Like, I was talking to my partner, and I was like, you're mad at money. I was like, you are angry with money. So it's like, if you have a little brother, right? And it's like, you get mad at the little brother, but then you want him to come to you. How do you expect it to come to you if you got these negative why would you want it to come to you if you're mad at it? Like, if I'm mad at AB, I don't want to talk to her. Like, I need space away from her. So, like, that's understandable. But, like, if she keeps coming at me, it's going to make me even madder. So it's like the same narrative works for everything. Everything is connected. Everything is a circle. I love learning about, like, sacred geometry and just, like, playing around with shapes and designs, because, like, a triangle and a circle has become, like, the most, like it's the most feminine shape to me. And it just really, like, just everything stays right where you leave it, and it just goes in a circle. Everything is connected. Everything is happening for a reason. This microphone is connected to that plant over there. It's all connected. So I feel like when you switch your narrative of how you believe something is supposed to work, doors open up, people give, money comes from nowhere, opportunities come from the last place you'd expect it. So, like, I don't know, just change it. And the black girl luxury thing, bro, luxury it's not, I don't like how that word is kind of used with this one kind of aesthetic towards it. Like, marble countertops and YSL shoes. Like, I don't think that's not every girl's version of black girl luxury. Like, luxury to me is this damn comforter. Can we talk about her? Can we talk about her? Because I know y'all noticed. Y'all didn't say nothing, though. Can we talk about this green? This is luxury to me, okay? Like, I seen her in Target, and I had to cop. Okay? I had to. Like, look at this color. Oh, my God. Like, what? So, like, this is luxury to me. And I think that this is worth the shout out. This is luxury to me. This is abundance to me, That plant over there. So it's different for everybody. So I think what it takes in order for you to achieve that is recognizing what your version of it is. Your version of it might not be white satin and Teslas. Like, and that's okay. Crazy how artists get paid so low for a world that is driven by visuals. Look, I feel like that speaks for itself. Do I need to need I need okay. People talk about beauty standards, but to what extent should you try to unlearn it? For whatever extent fits you best. Like, I don't personally like it just depends upon who you are as an individual, but like beauty standards for me, like I don't know, how do beauty standards affect me? I guess maybe when I oh, like okay, this is like a whole nother video, but like I mentioned to y'all that like I'm getting like into a partnership, whatever. But like y'all have seen the version of me that is single, okay? That is free, that is experiencing whoever she wants, whenever she wants, consensually. You guys have not seen me in a relationship. You guys have not seen me in a divine connection, a divine part. Well, connection, I have a connection with AB. Yes, I love her. But like you guys have not seen me like in a romantic, you guys understand what I'm saying. And frankly, I have not seen myself in one, especially since starting my spiritual journey. And already, I have been noticing things about myself that have been coming up because I am dealing with this person. And it's not necessarily bad, but it's like, "Oh, yeah, you did feel like that when you were with your ex over 2 years ago." And now, even though these feelings are not as intense because of all the internal work you've been doing, you still got a little sprinkle of them that you might need to work on in order for this to be you to be, you know, the best version of yourself in this relationship. That's a whole video. That's a whole video. That's a whole video. Just even thinking about that and saying it out loud is just like, oh shit. Damn, nigga. It's like this is like part 3 of my journey, because part 2 came in June of this year. Like June was a mess, okay? But this new coming of age, this new year, this new house, this new partnership, this new duvet, like it's some learning that's about to take place. And even my cards, man, I've been in my cards every day, and I'm like, all right, self-care. What do I need self-care for? Okay, affirmations. What affirmations do I need to hear right now? And then my oracle deck has just been like, trust this person. This person is safe. Stop being afraid. Don't let your intrusive thoughts get in the way. Calm down. You would not be pushed, or not pushed. You would not be introduced into something you're not ready for. You met this person for a reason. And my anxiety is just like that episode of SpongeBob when he's like, everything's on fire and he's trying to fix it. Like, it's very interesting. So when it comes to beauty standards, yes, that kind of plays a part in my life now, because I'm like, okay, yeah, this person finds me attractive, but what can make me more attractive, you know? So that is just, that's a whole other video though. Eventually, do you think there will be a time where we'll be able to express our creativity without worrying about capitalism? The moment that we revolt, yes. We just gotta revolt. Like, we just gotta, what was it? We just gotta do one of those. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're getting there though. We're definitely getting there, because the immense transformation that has taken place because of quarantine, people literally quitting their jobs, people just you know, doing things that our grandparents could have never imagined, our parents could have never imagined. That shows something. That's proving something very, very important. Do you think that the economy situation will ever change for the better? Define better, because yes, it's definitely changing, but like at what cost? Like, I still don't understand Bitcoin. Y'all been screaming about NFTs all down my TikTok timeline. I don't know what any of it means. I just really want to go live in a Costa Rican rainforest and just like live like in a hut in a yurt, like with a shaman, and just learn off the land. Like, that's better for me. But like, I don't know, it just depends on who you are as a person and how you view all of this. Goals for 2022: publish my book, publish 2 books, actually maybe 3, because I do have the manuscripts in the works, especially when I retracted off of the hard drive that they're trying to charge me $2,500 for. So publish those books, more tattoos, more me. I'm entering my year number 2. So that's all about like connection, partnerships, stuff like that. It's so funny because like I know many of y'all are like, what kind of person does this bitch find attractive? Like, I don't know why I think that's so funny, but yeah, I'm entering year number 2 and excited to just learn and see what that teaches. Excited to explore new territories and just document my experience. Excited to add more products to Brown Girl. Like, I have some trucker hats that I've been really wanting to get samples of to show y'all that I know y'all would fall in love with. So a lot. But yeah, my storage is almost out on this camera, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Please let me know what you think down below. If you are angry and fed up like I am, that's great. Let me know down below. Other than that, yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and as always, and you guys will see me in the next video.